Hi, this is Shannon with Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. I am doing my next mani and I am going to be layering a couple sets that have ombre and design underneath a jelly set. So I'm starting with cultural differences. Is that what it's called? No, I can't even remember because I wanted a design. I actually was going to do stars, and then I came across this set in my leftover stash, and I really like the pattern and the design on it, and I'm hoping it shows through enough with the jelly. Oopsie, that did not rip perforated. Well, I did not rip at the perforation. Alright. I am also going to turn off my heating mat here. Alright, I have not changed my nails. It's been forever because we were at conference. And then my week has been super busy catching up and trying to do a few things this summer with the kids. I feel so bad that we haven't really done much. We don't have a summer vacation planned or anything. And we haven't done a ton, but my oldest got a job, so she's been working. She's doing like 12 to 16 hours a week, so she still has a lot of free time, but it's okay. We still have quite a bit of the summer. Well, actually, we only have like a month, like 5 weeks of the summer left, which is crazy to me. But it is what it is here. So alright, we're going to do, so I really like the ombre effect when you put the ombre underneath the jelly set. So I am doing Underground Magic. So Cultural Differences is not, is that what it's called? I know it's not Celebrate Differences because that's a different set. I'd have to look it up. I just don't remember off the top of my head. This was the February African American Black History Month set. And then this is Underground Magic, which has been added to our core catalog for the past since like March, which I love this set. And actually, I haven't worn it since it was added to the core catalog. So, but by adding this ombre and this design as a base layer, and then I'm going to add the colored jelly set over at the top, it should give an a subtle ombre effect to the jelly and that design. I'm hoping that design shows through as well. So it kind of depends on which jelly you pick. Some of the jelly sets are darker in color, so those don't show as much. They're not as see-through as some of them. I am using Watermelon Crush, which is the reddish set, I guess. So let me just push these down really well. So I mentioned briefly we were just at Color Street Conference. That was in Salt Lake City last weekend. I was there from Thursday. I arrived Thursday. We had conference starting in the around 4 on Friday, and then it was all day Saturday, and then it was until like 11 or noon on Sunday, and then I flew out Sunday night. My flight was delayed twice, so we ended up leaving, or was it 3 times? 3 times maybe. We ended up leaving 3.5 hours late. So instead of getting home at 8, I think I got home at 11 something. Or was when I landed, and that's not even when I got home, but we made it. I'm glad it wasn't canceled, because I didn't really want to have to find a place to stay. Thank goodness they told us it was canceled prior to us going to the airport. there was a 4-hour delay on the plane leaving Orlando, which is where our plane came from. So they knew ahead of time, which was nice. And then, so I've just been back and trying to catch up on all the different things that when I was gone, and take care of. We have lots of stuff going on. Like personally, so I keep avoiding. I am 46, and I was last year when I turned 45, they told me that now was the time to start getting a colonoscopy, and I had been avoiding that. And at my last doctor's appointment, they said, well, you're overdue. You need to get one just like to start, and then I don't think you need them for like 3 to 5 years unless something shows up. So I keep rescheduling it, and I finally have that scheduled for this week, so I'm not super looking forward to that. I'm definitely not looking forward to the prep. And then at the end of this week, well, my mom's birthday is on Thursday, and she's turning 80. I'm sure she'll love that I'm telling the internet that, but she won't know. And then it's kind of a big deal. And then we were having a party for her on Saturday. So I'm gonna have to get my cooking and baking on this week, and hopefully get my kids to help. So, and we're making a slideshow, or a video. It's not a slideshow, it's like a movie but with pictures, like a slideshow. Oh shoot, oh no, I really don't want to do that because, oh son of a gun. Oh no, I just messed this up, but I don't have another one of these. Oh, I'm gonna have to use the thumb. Dang it. Ugh, I hate when that happens. The only other white strip of this one I have is, oh, hurts my heart. It definitely really stuck. Dang it. Okay. That's alright. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I have to so I can decide. I only have a few of these white strips left in the set. So I have to decide what I want to sacrifice, because I intentionally picked those so that when I wear this again, I have what I want. But those are my only thumbs. So do I do a reverse on this other hand, or do I do I don't want to use my thumbs because then I won't get 2 thumbs out of this. I have a really hard time getting 2 thumbs done. I might be able to. Dang it. Do I waste a thumb? Do I just use this one and do a little accent nail? Or do I try a black underneath? You know what? I'm going to try the black because I wanted to do that initially, and then I wasn't sure how it would look, but now I can do it on one hand, and then I can see how the black design with the tiny bit of white, how that looks under the jelly. Oops, I only need one of these. Alright. We will just do 2 different. I don't usually do my nails or my manis with 2 different ones on like the different hands, but in this case, since I stuck that back to that, how did I just fold that over? This might be a cool look anyway. Alright, sorry, totally lost what I was talking about because of my little nail snafu. Oh, I curved that. That was kind of weird. Okay. So anyway, we are going to be prepping food this week and stuff for the party. And then I'm making my movie. That's what I was talking about. So I guess I could have taken this nail off so they matched, but that's okay. I scrunched that already too. We'll just see the difference. I think it'll be interesting because I want to know how this looks. I'm gonna cut that. All right. So I've been pulling old. You know, I should stop. I've been pulling old, trying to find as many pictures as I can that I have digitally, but then there's obviously a whole, like my whole childhood, I don't have photos of because they're not digital. And so I have some pictures that I scanned in for a project like a long time ago. So I have some old pictures of Mom, like as a baby, and some other black and white ones. I don't have much I have some wedding pictures of theirs, but I don't have much like when they were younger because I wasn't born, and then I don't know where those are kept because they're packed away somewhere in albums. And I know my aunt said she'd have to dig out under her stairs to find any photos, so that wasn't going to happen. So we're just missing a chunk, because then once grandkids are born and weddings weddings and grandkids happen, then I have pictures again. So see, it's always a little too short. So we just have a little gap in our timeline, but that's okay. So it'll be a slideshow with current and then really old and then a few scattered in. But I'm sure she'll love whatever we come up with. And then I'm having the grandkids each write something about a memory or their favorite thing about their grandma. So we're going to insert that, and I suppose I'll talk to my brother, see if he wants to do that too, and we'll insert those slides in the movie if I can get this all done. I'm going to have the kids help with I've been working on trying to get the pictures somewhat chronologically, but it's really hard. I have no idea. Like, it's really hard to remember, and then like I did when my mom's pictures just of her growing up and stuff, I'm just guessing based on what she looks like. And then it's like once she's out of like school, it's really hard for me to tell. Like, but I don't have a ton of pictures, so. But anyway, so that is what I've been working on. I stayed up way too late trying to sort through pictures. But I was thinking I might need to stop over at my mom's and look at old photo albums, but I don't really know if I have. If we're going to have a ton of time, maybe I should just grab them. I could just swing over there and grab a bunch of the old albums and bring them home, because that is probably the best bet. Sorry, I'm planning things. Okay, this is Watermelon Session. And to see how much that design pops through with those jelly sets, it almost looks like it's overlaid, doesn't it? Oh, I have a little, I didn't line it up perfectly on that edge, but oh well. That is the trick about lining up these jelly sets, is trying to line them up perfectly so you don't see that set underneath. Which really, with my pinkies, I'm not that good at, apparently. And then I'm not good at, okay, if I just kind of stretch, I really didn't get that side. Oh well. I'm too much of a perfectionist. I always want these to look perfect, and I can never get them perfect. I don't know if I'm getting too close to that camera here, if it's out of focus. Alright. I do really like the look of layering these jellies with some designs or ombres. My curvy nail is so much wider than my other nail. I have this bent finger, so I think what I might do is clean off that little white, but I might mess with that later. Alright, let's go on and see what the ombre looks like. So watermelon crush over Underground Magic. I'm gonna get that off. Alright. So I do want to mention a little bit. So conference was awesome. Hold on. My lighting is not the best when I'm filming because I didn't line it up perfect. Oh, too bad. It's like once you stick it down, you're kind of committed on these when you're layering. So this kind of looks like a dupe for Bloody Gorgeous, which actually I have Bloody Gorgeous that I can show you in just a minute. Let me just get this one on. I need to work on lining it up, but that's fine. Oh, it's like, I really messed that one up. Dang it. Sigh. Look at how much I messed that one up. I like got it on all crooked, and then I like tried to move it, and I got a big wrinkle. Ugh. That's alright. Oh, then it ripped. Okay. Good thing this is my nail fee hand, huh? Although that one's not perfect either. Why can't I line up my left hand? Then I ripped it short. And it has, okay. That is gonna bug me, but I won't keep this on. I really want to try. I know what my next mani is going to be anyway, so I probably won't keep this on as long as... We'll see if it starts to bug me when I'm actually wearing them out and about. It might not, because it's on my far outside edge of my finger, which I don't see as much unless I'm like intentionally looking at it. Alright. Good enough for now. Oh, these are all stuck to my thumb. Oh, I got a big chunk under it. What was that from? Alright, that finger I might have to redo. Look at that. It has like a chunk. That means I'm gonna... Okay, I'll redo it after. Because... Actually, I can use the side from my thumb. So hold on. I am going to take this off. Because I'll have leftover of the watermelon. So let me find my scissors. Alright, that is silly. Okay, so conference was really cool. We got the new mascara, which is going to be, we got the opportunity to purchase it, and we're going to, that's going to come out in not till fall. I think September, they said. I'm guessing mid-September. They didn't give us a date. So I guess it could be end of September too. I think depending on when they get it all ready. They only had the regular formula ready right now for us to try. And, but there will be waterproof as well. So there's going to be 2 different SKUs. Sorry, I'm going to take this off. And we'll talk about conference a little bit. And we can talk about, so we found out about that. We got to see the new fall sets. And then we got to find out about when where our next incentive trip is, which we haven't had this year's. This year's incentive trip is to Jamaica. So I'm going to Jamaica in September. Sorry, of course this takes a little bit longer because I have 2 layers and the glitter. So Jamaica's in September, so I'm super excited. This was the first incentive trip I earned. They changed our point system basically to allow everybody to be able to, a chance to be able to earn it, and not just the leaders that are higher up. So they got rid of the like enrollment option, like mandatory enrollment requirements, where now you get more points for like growing your team and stuff like that, but it's still possible to earn it without a team. So, which I think is only fair because, well, speaking for me, because I am somebody who always has enough points but never had those requirements as a team. Where's my thing? Okay, so, you know, obviously I love that they changed that requirement, but that does open it up to the whole field. So, and not just leaders. So, and I do have a team and I love being a leader and I'm working on being a better leader, but it has not been my main focus. Oh, of course I messed up this nail while I was fixing everything. Okay, let's try again. So let me finish this so I don't forget what I'm doing. But anyway, so conference next year, or not conference next year, the incentive trip next year is to Los Cabos, Mexico, which is a place I've never been. I have only been to Cancun, and I have no idea. I looked up, I don't even know where Los Cabos is, but, and then we found out that conference next year, so next July, is going to be in Columbus, Ohio, which is again someplace I've never been. I know a lot of stylists are from Ohio, so a lot of people were really happy about that because they're going to be close to home or close-ish. So many people are going to be able to save on being able to drive instead of fly. So that's nice. And then, which I don't know if that's why they did it, or I think they were just trying to find a more centralized location, because conferences have always been on one side or the other in the past, as far as I know. Well, except for the very first one. I think the first one was in Detroit, and then the rest have been it's been in Orlando twice. It was supposed to be in Vegas one year, or well, COVID, and then that didn't happen. And then it was in Phoenix last year and Salt Lake City, Utah this year. All right. Let me throw this on. That has dried enough. And then, what else did we find out about incentives? Mascara. Oh, we found out that we are having, so currently, right now, so today is Sunday the 30th, tomorrow's the 31st, the last day of July, and this is today and tomorrow are the last days that Color Street is doing what they call a summer mega sale. So that is something that we haven't done before, and they are offering, the website has 25% off makeup, which they have never done before. And if you haven't tried Color Street's makeup yet, and if you use makeup, I highly recommend giving it a shot. And today and tomorrow are a great day, I guess, depending on when I post this. They're a great day to try it for the first time, because you can get a discount. So the prices are the prices shown on the website reflect the discount. It's not taken out at the cart, like some sites, and it doesn't really show like the regular price crossed off, but the odd numbers, like it's like weird pricing, which shows the 25% off, if that makes sense. So and then so makeup's 25% off. Oh, and then there's a whole vault section right now going on for buy 3 get 1. So our regular deal is the regular deal is buy 3 get 1. There's a whole vault section right now that is buy 1 get 1 free. So if you look for the tab that says, I don't know, they keep changing. I think it says buy 1 get 1 free vault. That is a whole section that is sets that have been retired, It's kind of their clearance. It's their clearance sets that they had extras of and stuff. But those are buy one, get one free through tomorrow, Monday the 31st of July. And then the subscription boxes, they have a few subscription box, past subscription boxes available for, well, it's regular price, so it's $30 for a subscription box, plus there's tax and shipping on that. But those are available, and they're not usually available without a subscription. So they are cleaning out some of those, and there's some good ones. I don't know what's still left. I haven't looked lately, so you'll have to check that out. That's its own tab too. That's called the Color Play Vault, because Color Play is the name of the subscription boxes. And speaking of subscription boxes, if you are not a subscriber and you want to be, look me up definitely. But tomorrow is the last day to sign up for August, the August subscription box. So tomorrow, the 31st, it's always the last day of the month. You always have till the end of the month before to sign up for the subscription box for the next month, and then it gets billed on the 2nd of the month, and then it ships the second week. The date varies a little bit on the shipping depending on when it falls and where you live, when it falls like on a weekend and such. So that is the lowdown on the sale. Ooh, and if you're in my VIP group, you can check out a chance to win the mascara before it is available on the website. So if you go to my VIP group, you can check that out for ways to enter. And that only goes through Monday as well. And then everything's ending Monday. I guess it's the end of the month. It's so crazy to me that July is almost done, you guys. This is like, sorry, it's like out of focus. I get too close when I'm trying to do these. I hate how this rolled up and it's gonna stick to itself. Did it stick to itself? Yes. Ugh. Come on, sets. Why are you being so difficult today? My sets are definitely not cooperating. Oh, I know one thing. It's not gonna help. Okay. Come on. It's like, I'm just gonna cut that little part off that I overlapped. It like folded on itself. Knowing my luck, I just stuck it to the wrong side, but I think I did it right. This isn't my smoothest application. I'm having issues. I feel like it always happens when I'm recording. And I didn't record my what's it called? And then now is it too short? Did I cut too much off? Oh, sigh. It is. It's like barely. It's like not gonna cover. Son of a gun. All right, let's try to do my thumbs and see if I have enough left over in my thumbs of these thumb strips to do these last two fingers on here. Well, that's funny. I did. That's all right. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting all distracted by my issues doing my actual nails. That happens. So, I am trying to finish all this stuff before summer ends, and it's like, ugh, come on, come on. I've been taking this like coaching leadership coaching certification, and that is finishing up this summer. Okay, that is too short. I think I'm gonna do it on this one. We're just gonna go across sideways and see if I can get it to cover enough. Alright, that works, and then I will clean that off. I really need to do it this way where I just overlap it a bunch and then I don't have to line it up. I should use a slightly bigger. Why don't I think about that before? I should use a slightly bigger strip for the jelly that I'm using for the design, because then I don't have to worry about it lining up perfectly. That would have been a good idea to do along the whole time, but maybe next time. Alright, I do want to know in the comments if you have worn jelly sets before, and if you wear them by themselves or if you layer them. Okay, now I got it all stuck to my hand. I like how these jellies go on, but they are sticky. This one, of course, I was the extra for the thumb, so I have all the extra left over. It feels like I have a, or it looks like I have a fruit roll-up stuck to my finger. That's what this reminds me of. It's the color of like a strawberry fruit roll-up. Yummy. I haven't had a fruit roll-up in a really long time. I don't think I ever bought them for my kids. I've bought like other kinds, but not exactly the roll-up ones. So my puppy opened the door. What are you guys doing? Are both you guys in here? Oh, just the little guy. Oliver just came to say hi. He's my fluffy corgi. If you follow me at all on Instagram or Facebook, you have seen them. Alright, 2 more. Let's see if I can get this to work. Alright, so that took a little longer than I expected just to do 2 layers. But that happens. And you just go with it, right? So, and then I need to go make lunch. And I'm running over to my brother and sister-in-law's. We're going to work on some planning for the party. Get our menu finalized. We were trying to get a final head count, and we're pretty close. We have a few like that aren't sure yet, but I think it should be fine. All right, let's see if I do this correctly. Let me try to save this excess so that I can use it without ruining my other thumb. I forgot to trim off my thumbnail. It looks like, oh, son of a gun. Then I ripped it. Ugh, you guys. It has been... It has been, is that enough? Oh, I might be able to make that work. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, what side did I put this on? Okay. This has been a manicure, I do have to say. I do want to get out Bloody Gorgeous and show you how close it is to Bloody Gorgeous, because it looks like it's a really good match for Bloody Gorgeous to do the ombre, but I don't know. I feel like it might be brighter, and I feel like Bloody Gorgeous is a little darker, but I'm not 100% because I'm going off memory. Alright, is this enough to somehow cover? No. Jeez, I don't know. It's like a weird angle. I'll line it up if I can line this up. perfect, but it's close enough. See, I really actually like the black. I could have switched them. God, that's so funny. I almost did one black and one white base as the accents, and then I would have done them like this, but I decided not to, and then I ended up doing it with the black anyway because I kept having problems. So it's like, what on earth is going on today? All right. Did I actually cut that? Or did I not push enough? I did not push down enough on these to cut it. All right. Let me just trim this little weird part off, and then I will grab Underground Magic so we can see how close of a dupe this is to it. I wanted it to go red or pink today because I was doing blue and orange, kind of rust color was my conference mani, and I felt like I needed something. But now with the underlays, it's a lot more dark and fallish than I kind of thought, than I had, which is fine. I'm actually wishing it was fall because I really love fall weather the best. All right, I managed to get that to work. My goodness. Now I like this one better than the white, you guys. Look at that. Oh well. All right, let me grab Underground Magic. It's right up here. I don't have to go far. I did see it. Where did I just see that? I have an old school Underground Magic, and really, this is a pretty good dupe now that I see it. Pretty close. Look at that. Sorry, did I say Underground Magic? I meant Bloody Gorgeous. So look, it's not bad, and this of course is in the packaging, but it's a pretty close match to it. We'll have to see what, I don't know, I'm not gonna put it on. So all right, there we have it. I may have struggled quite a bit on this one, sorry about that, but this is, the base layer is Cultural Differences. I believe that's what it's called. It's the Black History Month set from last year. Underground Magic, and then Watermelon Crush. And did I call it Watermelon Session earlier? It's Watermelon Crush, the ombre. Not the ombre, the jelly set. So it is, this is how it turned out. All right, you guys, and then this is it with the darker set. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day or night, depending on when you watch this. Bye-bye.